The Little Cat in the Star Garden. In a quiet little town that grew still and peaceful at night, there lived a cat named Mira. Mira was no ordinary cat. Her green eyes shone like two tiny emeralds, and her fur shimmered silver whenever the moonlight touched it. During the day, Mira loved curling up on a soft cushion by the window, warmed by the gentle rays of the sun. But when night fell and the stars began to sparkle in the sky, her curiosity awakened. Mira adored the stillness of the night, the whisper of the wind, the glitter of the sky, and the mysterious hush that made it seem as if the darkness carried secrets of its own. One night, when the sky was especially clear and the stars sparkled brighter than ever, Mira noticed a strange glow at the end of a narrow alley. It was not an ordinary light. It shimmered softly, golden and sparkling, as if the stars themselves had slipped down to wander the earth. Mira's ears twitched, her heart beat faster, and her curiosity grew stronger than her hesitation. Quiet as a shadow, she padded down the alley, her paws making no sound on the stones. At the end of the alley stood an old wall, covered in ivy. Hidden among the leaves was a tiny gate, so small and ordinary that one might never notice it in daylight. But tonight, it held a golden lock that glowed faintly. Mira reached out with her paw and touched it. To her surprise, the lock opened without a sound, and the little gate swung wide. Behind it lay a garden unlike anything Mira had ever seen. The ground was covered with soft moss that twinkled under her paws as though tiny stars were hidden within. All around her, flowers bloomed in every shade of the rainbow, yet they didn't just bloom, they glowed, as though each one had caught a piece of starlight. Some shone silver like the moon, others gleamed gold like the sun, and still others sparkled in shifting colors like a rainbow caught in a drop of dew. A soft humming filled the air, as if the garden itself was alive. "Am I in the sky?" Mira whispered in awe. A gentle voice answered, "No, Mira, you are in the Star Garden." Startled, she turned and saw a butterfly fluttering before her. Its wings glittered as though they had been dusted with stars. "Welcome," the butterfly said kindly. "Only the brave find their way here. You must be very curious indeed." Mira purred shyly. I just wanted to see what that light was." The butterfly laughed softly. "That is courage following the unknown because you wish to understand it." As Mira wandered deeper into the garden, she met a friendly beetle with shining green wings. Perched upon a glowing flower, the beetle told her in a deep voice, "Did you know that sometimes stars fall from the sky and turn into flowers here? Every glowing bloom is a piece of heaven." Mira's eyes widened with wonder as she listened. A little further along, a hedgehog lay curled up in the sparkling moss. He was fast asleep, softly snoring, and murmuring in his dreams, "The stars, they are singing." Mira smiled and stepped carefully to avoid waking him. High in a tree branch sat a small owl, her feathers glowing faintly in the starlight. She gazed at Mira with wise golden eyes. "Courage," she whispered, "leads you to places others may never see. Tonight, you will learn that it is not size or strength that matters, but the bravery to follow the unknown." Mira's heart warmed at the words. She felt proud to be there, in this magical place, exploring what others could not imagine. In the middle of the garden, Mira discovered a pond so clear it looked like a mirror. But when she gazed into it, she didn't only see her reflection. She saw tiny stars dancing across her fur, as if the heavens themselves had fallen into the water. She saw herself walking through worlds filled with light and wonder. "That is you when you dream," the butterfly whispered as he hovered above the pond. Mira blinked, amazed. She wanted to stay forever. But then, the flowers around her began to flicker. Their light dimmed like candles blown by a breeze. Mira's heart sank. "What's happening to the garden?" she asked in alarm. The butterfly landed gently on her nose. "The Star Garden only reveals itself for a short time. Soon you must return. But remember, the stars above hold the same light. Whenever you look up at the night sky, you will recall the courage that brought you here." Mira felt a little sad to leave, but she also felt full of joy. She had discovered something magical, something no one else in her town had ever seen. She had been brave enough to follow a mysterious glow, and because of it, she had found a whole new world. She padded back through the tiny gate. It closed softly behind her and disappeared into the ivy. The wall looked ordinary again, as though the garden had never existed. But above her, the stars shone brighter than ever, winking down as if to remind her they were still with her. Mira leapt onto her favorite windowsill, curled up on her cushion, and gazed long at the glittering sky. The stars twinkled as if they were whispering, "We are always here, even when the garden is hidden." With a soft purr, Mira laid her head on her paws. "Courage makes new worlds visible," she whispered, and slowly her eyes closed. In her dreams, she wandered once more through the star garden, where the beetle told his stories, the hedgehog dreamed of singing stars, and the owl watched over her with wise, golden eyes. So the little cat slept peacefully, carried by the knowledge that the world is full of hidden wonders, waiting for curious hearts to discover them. And if you enjoyed our bedtime story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like, so you won't miss any magical adventure. Thank you for listening, and now, sleep well and sweet dreams. Good night.